Traditional waxes and sealants are still being used today, but are more and more commonly being replaced with ceramic coatings. Today we're going to talk about what you need to ceramic coat. Everyone hears the word ceramic coatings. Oh, this is so difficult. How do you do that? I want to do it. What do you need? We're talking about that today. Like I said, sealants and traditional waxes are commonly being replaced with ceramic coatings. More and more DIYs and professionals are looking how to ceramic coat. Today we're going over Stark Yacht Care's coating system. I personally use this system in my business every day. I also sell it here at Marine Detail Supply, and it's been trusted for over 5 years by me. I met John, which is the owner of Stark Yacht Care, about 5 years ago when he started in his garage. Now the company has developed and taken on an actual facility and manufactures the products, and super exciting stuff has been going on with Stark. But I have always been with Stark because I feel like they provide the customer support that you need if you have an issue, and they also stand behind the product, which is a huge benefit a lot of companies don't do. So let's dive into the products. After you've gotten the perfect finish on the outside of the boat and you are ready to either apply sealant, if you're gonna go that route, or ceramic coating, there's a couple things you need to know. Our first product that we're gonna go over is Triple P. A lot of questions about Triple P. When do I use it? How do I use it? Triple P is a water-based oil emulsion polish. The inner phase, which is made of oil, and the outer phase, which is water. Inside the outer phase, there's a micro abrasive inside Triple P that gives you swirl-free finishes and a mirror-like finish. The inner phase, which is oil-based, is gonna give you longer cycling times, and it's also gonna leave behind a film because it's got resin silicas in there that are gonna bond to our coating that we're gonna use. That's what you're gonna wanna use Triple P for, primarily as a primer polish when you're going to ceramic coat things. This polish is extremely expensive, so you just don't want to use it for everyday polishing unless you prefer to. It will help with sealants bonding as well, but primarily we use it for ceramic coatings. Next up, we have our isopropyl alcohol surface prep. This is a diluted down isopropyl alcohol mixture that Stark created to remove any sort of residue that the compounds leave behind, or any type of residue that you leave behind by your oils or grease that's left on the surface. If you do not wash the boat down with Dawn dish soap, you can use this if you don't have access to water before you go ahead and Triple P the boat. Before you apply your coating, make sure you're wearing gloves. This stuff is solvent based. This is not good to get on your hands. If you do get it on your hands, you might be hydrophobic for a couple days. But it's definitely not safe to use on your hands. Cole Holbrook is a stickler with gloves. So shout out to Holbrook Holes over there. Cole's a really good guy. He does some really good work. Go check him out. Holbrook Holes is his Instagram. Really good friend of mine as well. So lastly, in the lineup, we have Auto Fibers, which if you use coating, you know about Auto Fibers. They use a plastic liner underneath the microfiber that doesn't allow this coating to soak through that layer. So what you put on your pad, for the most part, is gonna go onto the surface. Now, if you use a regular applicator pad and you don't have access to these, just be prepared. This sponge is gonna soak up the coating. And coating isn't cheap, so make sure you use these and you'll have a lot more coating to go a lot longer. They come in 3 different sizes. We've got a thick one here, thin for smaller areas. This is the mini. They also have a micro suede, which they discontinued, but they brought back. So we have those as well on the store. And then removing the product, clean microfibers. Can't stress that enough. Do not use old ones. Do not wash your microfibers and reuse them for a coating. You can reuse them for other stuff like general wash down, metal polish, stuff that you're not gonna use for final finishing. Same thing with sealants. Don't use an old one if you're gonna take off sealants by hand. If you're using a machine, then that's fine, but fresh microfibers. Alrighty, so let's get into the meat and potatoes of today's conversation, which is ceramic coatings. Repel Pro and Liquid Thor. extremely popular coatings. We sell a lot of the Liquid Thor, which is a newer coating that we've released probably about 8 to 9 months ago. And then Repel Pro we've had for the longest time. Super durable product. Both are ceramic-based, solvent-based products. What separates the two is the carrying agents in Liquid Thor. You've got a lot more working time with this product, so instead of working in 3-foot sections like people are typically working with Repel Pro, you can do like larger sections. Now that depends on your temperature because temperature affects flash times for coatings, but this is relatively easier to use. So if you're DIY, you've never used a coating, you might want to go with Liquid Thor over Repel Pro. Repel Pro goes on extremely thick. This is going to go on a little bit thinner. Stark Yacht Care offers 12-month guarantee for boats 5 years or newer, and you can register your boat through their website on the warranty page at starkyachtcare.com. So that's pretty much everything you need to ceramic coat. If you're DIY or professional and you haven't ceramic coated before, please reach out to me. I'm happy to help anybody that's looking to do it themselves, or if you're looking to switch from a different company and start using Stark Yacht Care's system, I'm happy to go over any of those questions that you have. If you've got any sort of value out of this, hit that like button, hit a subscribe. We're gonna be releasing the next part to this video, which is actually how to apply the ceramic coating using Repel Pro and Thor. If you're looking to get to the point to where you're ready to coat, I have a video up. I think it's our first video on perfect finishing. Check that out. My name's Michael, Marine Detail Supply. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.